Trouble is mounting for former Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan as the Islamabad High Court issued a show cause notice to Imran Khan after taking up contempt proceedings against him. The case was taken up today by a 3-judges bench which summoned Imran Khan in person capacity on August 31st. The court also forwarded the case to the Chief Justice of Pakistan seeking inclusion of more judges on the bench. Imran Khan, who is booked under the Anti-Terrorism Act, reportedly threatened to file cases against Islamabad senior police officials for allegedly showing biased attitudes towards his party during a rally in the Pakistan's capital, Islamabad, on Saturday. He then warned additional district and sessions judge Zeba Chaudhry of facing dire consequences. Chaudhry had approved 2-day physical remand of Imran's aide Shahbaz Gill on the request of Islamabad's police.
अच्छा मैं कह रहा हूं कि कानूनी कार्रवाई करेंगे, वो कहते जी दहशतगर्द। सोच ले कि अच्छा पहले वो गलत काम कर रहे हैं, उनके गलत काम करने के लिए हम कह रहे हैं कानूनी कार्रवाई करेंगे और वो ऊपर से दहशतगर्दी का पर्चा करवा देते हैं मेरे ऊपर और जनाब वारंट निकाल देते हैं। ये सारी चीजें क्या शो करता है कि हमारे मुल्क में कानून की हुक्मरानी नहीं।
Imran Khan has secured a protective bail for 3 days ending Thursday that prevents police from arresting him. The charges leveled against the former Prime Minister have escalated political tensions in the country as his supporters and party members have threatened to take out mass rallies across the country against his arrest. Scores of supporters gathered outside his hilltop mansion in Islamabad yesterday, vowing to prevent his arrest. The protesters chanted slogans against the government, while hundreds of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf members stood outside Imran Khan's home in a show of support. Well, for more on this, we are being joined now live by our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik from Islamabad. Anas Malik, good to see you. What's the latest on this standoff? Are supporters still defiant and camping outside Imran Khan's residence?
Well, the number of supporters has significantly reduced, which is outside Imran Khan's residence. But yes, they're still there. We had been seeing that some of the die-hard Imran Khan supporters had been camping for as long as for the past 3 months outside his residence. But those camps remain there. And additionally, there are some more supporters. But if you compare it to the situation that was there the night before when we were there reporting, and today it has significantly dropped down. Now, Imran Khan has been summoned by the Islamabad High Court in his personal capacity while issuing a show cause notice. On the court had 2 options, either to issue him a simple notice or a show cause notice. A show cause notice is considered as a much more harsh or a stringent measure, and that has been issued by the court. They've asked him for an explanation and asked him to be present on the 31st of August in his personal capacity. Additionally, the court has also sought the record from the electronic media regulator of Imran Khan's speech. Imran Khan's lawyers have been, and his party members have been denying the charge that he has threatened the judiciary or any judge, and rather he's demanded much more accountability. That's what they maintain. So it would be really interesting as to what Imran Khan does, whether he contends his point or whether he gets out by simply apologizing, because previously we've seen in 2013, as long as my memory jogs, and in 2016 when similar cases and similar notices were taken by the judiciary, and Imran Khan had a way out by simply apologizing. Eric?
Anas, amidst all this, what is the status of Shahbaz Gill and the rallies? Are they still on hold?
Well, the rallies are continuing. Imran Khan is supposed to address a rally in a very short while from now in Haripur today. He was expected to go to the anti-terror court. That did not happen because it's way above the court timing. So we're seeing it's most likely that it can be tomorrow as well, when Imran Khan heads to the anti-terror court and seeks a bail from them, because remember his protective custody or protective bail expires day after, as long as the matter of Shahbaz Gill is concerned. Shahbaz Gill is currently in police custody. He is due to be produced before the court tomorrow at 1 PM Pakistan on time, and that would be really interesting because last night we saw the police taking Shehbaz Gill around for a round of Islamabad, wherever that he had been living, and raiding his residences or places where he was living. So that would be really interesting as to whether police has had success in obtaining the piece of evidence that they've been looking for and arguing before the court. That is something that would be very keenly watched out tomorrow when the court resumes and when Shehbaz Gill's case is taken up by the Honourable Court. Eric?
Indeed, this is a developing story from Pakistan. Our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik, thank you very much for talking to us today. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.